Today in this video, we are going to learn the summary of a class 9 lesson, Balai. And this is the supplementary chapter from our textbook. So let's quickly understand the whole lesson in short, that is through summary. But before that, if you're watching my video for the first time, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. Do watch the video till end, and if you like it, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. So let's move ahead, students. But there's one good news for you all that we have come up with Scorpio Class Hindi channel. And in this channel, you are going to find Hindi lessons explanation, question and answers, and full notes videos along with the grammar syllabus of class 8, 9, and 10. So to get the link of this channel, you have to visit the description box and click on the link, subscribe to the channel, and also share it with your friends. I'll also provide the link in the I button above so that you can directly go to the channel and subscribe to it. Okay, students, so with this, let's move ahead and look at the summary of the chapter. So in this lesson, Rabindranath Tagore describes his brother's son, Balai, who had an intense attachment towards plants of all varieties. Okay, so here we are going to learn a lesson where Rabindranath Tagore, I hope everybody knows his name and you're familiar with his personality. Okay, so he is describing his brother's son, whose name is Balai, on whom the whole lesson is written. He describes that how he had intense attachment towards the plants of all varieties, be it any species, any variety, he loved all the plants. He loved all seasons, be it monsoon or summer. Okay, so he even loved all the seasons, be it monsoon, summer, rainy, or autumn, or any season. He used to have silent conversations with trees, grass, and flowers. As we saw that he was having a great attachment towards trees and plants, he also had silent conversation, means he used to talk with them quietly. With whom? With trees, grass, and flowers. And then he never used to like if someone plucked flowers or threw stones at amla trees to bring down the fruits. So whenever Bilai used to see that if somebody is plucking the flowers or throwing stones at the trees to get on the fruits, he did not like that. He went against them. Okay. Then, knowing his feeling, his friends used to break a branch or hit a plant just to tease him. So you know how notorious the friends are. So were the friends of Balai also when they came to know that Balai did not like to pluck the flowers or break the trees or its branches, they wantedly did that to tease Balai. Okay, and it's of course our duty not to cut down the trees, and it's our duty to plant more trees, right, to save our environment. So it was exactly a very good thing what Balai was doing. But here his notorious friends used to tease him by breaking the branch of the plant or hitting with the stones. He used to get very upset when the gardener used to mow down the grass. Okay, when the gardener used to cut all the grass, mow down the grass means when you make the grass into equal or normal size, when it's maintained in a park, in a garden, especially, you cut down the unwanted grass and you make it into a proper height, in the equal height. That is known as mowing the grass. So he even did not like that. Okay, so Palai would sit on his aunt's lap and plead with her to stop the gardener to stop cutting the grass. But his aunt used to chide him, saying that there were weeds. Okay, so now he said his aunt to make that gardener to stop cutting the grass, but the aunt used to chide him. Now, chide means to scold in a mild manner or a strong disapproval, you can say. How the children, they say many things which are not necessary, and you scold them and you make them be quiet. So in that manner, the aunt used to tell Balai that there are weeds and they need to be cut, and that is how the he was made to keep quiet at that time. One morning, he ran excitedly to his uncle and called him to view a marvel. Okay, so uncle means here it's Rabindranath Tagore. He comes to him and he says him, "Come, I'll show you some marvelous thing, some wonderful thing." And it was a silk cotton plant which was growing in the middle of the gravelled garden path. Okay, So what he had discovered there, what he had seen, such a marvelous thing, it was nothing but a silk cotton plant which was growing in the middle of the garden path. So if you have a garden in your house or if you have seen in a park, you have a small path in between to walk in and you have stones on that. Okay. So that is known as gravelled garden path. That walking path is made with the help of small rocks and stones and it's labeled. So in between that, in the middle of this gravelled garden path, there was a silk cotton plant which was growing, and he took his uncle to show it. But Tagore wanted to uproot it immediately as it marred the beauty of his garden path. So when he saw this, Tagore wanted to uproot it. He wanted to cut that out because it was destroying the beauty of his garden. Okay, marred means destroying, like not being a hurdle in the beauty of a garden path. So Balai implored to his uncle and then ran to his aunt and whimpered to stop his uncle from cutting the plant. So as soon as he saw that Tagore wanted to uproot that, he just ran from there and he went to his aunt and whimpered means slowly to say something in pain. Okay, he said his aunt to say the uncle to stop him cutting the plant. So, taking pity on the motherless child, Tagore's wife ordered the tree to be left alone. Okay, so the aunt had pity on this child, Balai, and Balai was a motherless child. He did not have his mother; mother was dead. So she said Tagore not to cut the tree and leave it as it is. Though the tree looked stupid in the middle of the path, it could not be cut at all. Tagore's brother, who had gone to England after his wife's death to pursue his engineering, came back to take Balai with him to provide him British style schooling at Shimla with the idea of later moving to England. Okay, so this Balai was Tagore's brother's son. So Tagore's brother had gone to England after his wife's death, means after the death of Balai's mother, to pursue his studies, to continue his engineering. And then he came back from there and he took Balai and he got him admitted in Shimla in a British style schooling so that he could take him later on to England along with him. Then Balai's departure brought depression to Tagore's wife, who used to look at his articles and wipe her tears. Okay, so with the departure of Balai, means with the going off of Balai from their house, Tagore's wife was so very sad because he was the one who made him feel happy when she was in a depressed condition. So she started missing him. Since Balai had left, Tagore got the silk cotton tree cut. And one day Tagore's wife got a letter from Balai in which he had asked for a photograph of the silk cotton tree sent to him as a reminder of the days spent in Tagore's place. So after many days, Tagore's wife receives a letter from Balai in which he asks her to send a photograph of that silk cotton tree and so that it would be a reminder for him like how the good days were spent by him in that place. But poor thing, there was no tree at all because it was cut by Tagore. When his wife asked him where the tree was, Tagore said that he had chopped the tree. Nobili's aunt refused to eat for 2 days, refused to talk to Tagore for a long time. So she was very upset, even she was angry with Tagore, and she didn't eat food for 2 days, nor she talked to Tagore for 2 days. When Balai was taken away from her, she felt as if her lifeblood was drained. Now, when Tagore cut the tree, she felt very wounded. As to her, the tree represented Balai. Okay, so when Balai was taken away, she was feeling very depressed, she was very sad. But now, when Tagore cut the tree and she is feeling too much of wound for that because of that, because the tree always represented Balai to her, because Balai always spoke about the trees and took care of about all the trees and he used to feel happy to see it. And the aunt used to feel happy after seeing Balai. So this is how they were attached to each other, even the plants and the trees and the and Balai and his aunt. Okay, so with this few lines, we come up to the end of this lesson summary and also the end of the video. I hope you liked the summary, you understood it, and if you like the video, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. Do subscribe to the channel